Welcome guys to my new video. Today I will talk about the network protocols. So first of all, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video, and let's start our protocols and standards enable network components to communicate and work together even if produced by different manufacturers. Now let's define the word protocol. What is a protocol? A protocol is a set of rules and standards that define how the data is transmitted and communicated between devices in a network. Protocols ensure that devices can understand and interpret data consistently, enabling smooth communication over various mediums like the internet, local network, or the wireless system. Computer networks rely on various strictly defined protocols to function. Protocols exist at various levels. At the lowest level, they define electrical signals representing binary data, while at the highest, they enable tasks like sending an email across the globe. This is the definition of the word protocol. The protocol is a rules that help us to know how the devices communicate between them. Let's see now the types of protocol in a network. First, we have the communication protocols. These govern the transfer of data between devices. First of all, we have the HTTP or the HTTPS is used for accessing the websites. Second, FTP or the file transfer protocol is used for transferring files. The SMTP or the IMAP or POP3 is used for sending and receiving the emails. The WEBSOCKET is used for real-time two-way communication. This is the protocol, the network protocol used in communication. Second, we have the transport protocols, ensure reliable or efficient data delivery. We have the TCP or the transmission control protocol is used for reliable or the connection oriented. Second, we have the UDP or the user DATAGRAM protocol is fast, it's very fast, connectionless, and often used for streaming. This is the difference between the TCP and the UDP on the transport protocol. Now let's talk about the network protocols handle addressing and routing. Here I will talk about the address of the network. Let's start with the IP or the Internet Protocol is used to direct data packets to their destination. Second, we have the ICMP or the Internet Control Message Protocol is used for error reporting and diagnostics. And finally, we have the ARP or the Address Resolution Protocol is used for the resolves the IP address to MAC addresses. Now the security protocols, we have the protect communication, which use the SSL or the TLS, is secure web communication used in HTTPS. The IPSEC is the secures data at the IP layer, and the SSH, the secure shell for secure remote access. Now let's talk about the data link and physical layer protocols. We have the Ethernet is used for wired local networks, and the Wi-Fi is the wireless local area network WLAN standard. This is the data link and physical layer protocols. I will talk about the Ethernet, the Wi-Fi, the IP, HTTP in this video, but later. And now finally, let's talk about the application protocols. It defines the high-level services We use the domain name system or the DNS to resolve domain name to IP addresses, and the dynamic host configuration protocol or the DHCP to assign the IP addresses to devices dynamically. I need to talk about the network protocol in this video, so let's continue. Let's talk now about the HTTP and the HTTPS protocols. The Hypertext Transfer Protocol and the Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure are protocols used to transfer data over the web. They enable communication between a client, like a browser, and a server to retrieve web content like the web page, images, videos, and files. A typical HTTP request consists of three parts: the request line, the header, and an optional body. The HTTP supports several methods including the GET, it retrieves the data, POST to send data to create a resources, PUT to update the resources, and delete to remove the resources. The HTTPS builds on HTTP by adding encryption via SSL, the secure socket layer, and the TLS transport layer security. This is the difference between the HTTP and the HTTPS. The File Transfer Protocols, FTP, is a standard network protocol used to transfer files between a client and a server over the internet or a local network. FTP operates using a client-server model where the client initiates the connection and performs actions like transferring files while the server hosts and manages that data. Now, Transmission Protocol Control Protocol, the TCP. TCP, which stands for Transmission Control Protocol, is a connection-oriented transfer layer protocol. It ensures reliable, ordered, and error-checked data delivery between the devices by establishing connections and retransmitting lost packets. It is ideal for application needs accuracy, such as web browsing and file transfers. User Datagram Protocol. The User Datagram Protocol, or the UDP, is a connectionless transport layer protocol that is used when the overhead of a network connection is not required. This is the User Datagram Protocol. Now let's talk about the Internet Protocol. Internet Protocol, or the IP, which stands for the Internet Protocol, is a network layer protocol that is responsible for delivering packets to network devices. The IP protocol uses logical IP addresses to refer to individual devices rather than physical addresses. The Internet Control Message Protocol. The Internet Control Message Protocol, or the ICMP, is a network layer protocol used for diagnostic and error reporting in network communications. It helps devices report issues like the unreachable hosts or network congestion, and is commonly used in tools like ping and traceroute. The ICMP does not carry user data but supports the smooth functioning of IP-based networks. The Address Resolution Protocol, or the ARP, is a network protocol that maps an IP address to a MAC address within a local network. It enables devices to locate hardware addresses required for data transmission over the Ethernet or the Wi-Fi. The SSL and TLS, or the Secure Socket Layer and the Transport Layer Security, are encryption protocols that secure data transmission over the Internet by encrypting the communication between clients and the servers. They ensure privacy and data integrity, making them essential for HTTPS and other secure applications. Now let's talk about the Ethernet. Ethernet is a widely used wired networking technology that connects devices in a local area network to enable high-speed data transfer. It uses cables and switches to create reliable low latency connection, supporting the standard like the Gigabit Ethernet for modern networks. Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is a wireless network technology that uses radio wave to provide high-speed internet and data connection within a local area network. It allows devices to communicate without cables commonly used in home, office, and public hotspots. We use the internet to study, for example, to work, and to communicate with friends, family, etc. The domain name system DNS, it translates the enumerable domain name, for example, like conticrim.com, into the IP address. This is an example of an IP address 192.0.2.1 that computers use to locate resources on the internet. It acts as the internet address book, enabling seamless web browsing and online communication. The Dynamic Host Configuration Protocols, or the DHCP. It automatically assigns the IP addresses, subnet masks, gateways, and other network configuration to devices on a network. It simplifies the network management by ensuring devices receive the necessary settings to communicate effectively. That's all for today. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and go follow me on Instagram for more. Thank you for watching, and I see you later.